So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's down to business here. Alvaro Fidalgo. It's a promising position. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to clear it. Proves too strong. Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Alvaro Fidalgo. Lecky. Suter. Oh, good spread. Picks it up out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alvaro Fidalgo. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's the keeper's ball. Sanchez. Alvarez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Does really well to win the ball there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lecky. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a good ball. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played out wide. Gets into some space. chance to play it in. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Who's he going to play in? Aim forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Sanchez. That's tidy. And nicely intercepted. Suter. Alvaro Fidalgo, and it's lofted through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. Played into the middle. He's there to head it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lecky actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, clearance is short. He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Clipped into space. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Looks to the other side. Alvaro Fidalgo. Lecky. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. In it comes. Sanchez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Alvaro Fidalgo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nice touch. And he decides to cross it. Lecky, that's a little off target. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Can he latch on to this? Can he deliver? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Australia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Overhit and out of play. Decent progress down the left. Sanchez. And that's aimed it. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Australia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. We are up to the break.
I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
If Australia have a free kick. A finish of true class. The second half off to a spectacular start. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Aim forwards. Can he get onto this?
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lecky. Who played through for the wide man. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mexico can make their change now with a break in play. It's a throw. Sanchez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Sanchez. Sanchez chooses to go cross-field. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. Real chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Succumbs to the pressure. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it clear. Alvaro Fidalgo. Mexico still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Sanchez. Showing good feet. Oh, that is a good shot at goal! Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Alvaro Fidalgo. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lecky. Alvaro Fidalgo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Mexico really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Sanchez. Cross in, looks like a good one. Sanchez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries a measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a nicely weighted pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short. Sanchez. Sanchez played out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Great defending, strong and determined.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the finish! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Sanchez. That's very neat. Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been clubbed away. Cuts out the pass, and it's gone back to the keeper. The final 5 minutes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Defending of the desperate variety. Lecky. Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left. Alvarez gets over and intercepts. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lecky. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Sanchez. And it's played into the middle. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your reflection.
Debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.